All right, hello everybody. So today we are going to talk about taking your Docusign command functionality and using it with your email to save your contract communications and whatnot that you need to save for legal compliance. So if we go into opportunities here, we see that we have multiple opportunities available. And I'm going to come in here to under contract. So I have one Thomas Wayne at Batcane Lane, El Paso, Texas. This is obviously a demo opportunity here. So we're going to click in here and we're going to go to documents. From documents, you see here it says go to transaction. If you haven't started a transaction, it will say start a transaction. We're going to give that a click. And what that's going to wind up doing is taking us to Docusign where we can go ahead and sign in. So as we're signing into Docusign here, it's going to take just a second to get us going, but it's going to take us directly to the Docusign room that is connected to the opportunity. So we see here, this is Thomas Wayne Buyer, and here we have Thomas Wayne Buyer. It says 123 Main Street, don't worry about that. And we have all these documents in here that we have going on. So first thing, I want to just go ahead and click all these in the signed documents section. And I'm creating a whole bunch. And what I'm doing is I am creating room to make sure, oh, sorry, I've got room and signed documents, sorry, but I'm creating room in the room documents section to make sure that everything remains organized. So I'm going to come up here to my options, and I'm actually going to select move. And we are going to do this in our active rooms here. Actually, we're going to go a folder in our current room. And we're going to put all of this under contract documents for now. This is not necessarily the best way to organize your room, but for this demo, I just wanted everything out of the room documents here and out of the signed documents. So, the next thing you need to know for what we're doing is you need the room ID, which is this number right here. Go ahead and give that a copy. And you're also going to need the email for your Docusign. Where you'll find that is if you come over here to where it has your initials or your pictures in the corner, you click the drop down and you go over to preferences. When you go into preferences, you'll have several different options here. And what we're going to want to do is have our inbox details right here. And you see my inbound email is brian.verhey@mail.docusign.net. That is my inbound email. Now I can change it here and make it exactly what I need it to be, or I can just leave it. You have one assigned to yourself by default. I changed mine to the brian.verhey just so it'd be easier for me. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to our mail, in my case mail.google.com, and we're going to come in here and we're going to compose a new email. It's going to be to brian.verhey@mail.docusign.com. And again, we just want it to go ahead and match what we have right in here. brian.verhey@mail.docusign.net. Easy mistake to make, right? I'll just pretend I did that on purpose. The subject line, we're going to have that number. That is our room number that we put in there. And we're also going to go ahead and put the # PDF. And what that's going to do is it's going to take everything we have in here and create it as a PDF. So we'll just go mail message test. And then let's put in some contract documents, right? So we're going to go into my personal folders here, and we are going to pick a random completed buyer contract from the past. So we're just going to go this one here, and we are going to send that mail off. Now, it's going to take just a little bit to go through the process, but if we come in here, we can look around and see where we're at. So if we come back to our dashboard, back to the Thomas Wayne Buyer room, and back to our documents, it's eventually all going to filter in here to the room documents. And you know what? We'll be right back when that does happen. All right, so about 2 minutes has passed and we are back here. So we have all those documents. This is the paperwork I had sent in and that was attached, and this is a message. So if we look in here, we have the mail message test right here, and we also have, if we close back, that contract that I sent in. So what this has done is it has emailed us the everything from our email to Docusign Room, and now we're just needing to go ahead and merge it. So we're going to select these two items, and we can go ahead and select our combine option, and we can just have these two items in here and say they are contract communications. And what this does is we'll create one PDF that you can then assign to the, so we have it right here in one PDF, and it will have both items in here, so both pages, the 2 pages I sent over. And this can do this with as many pages as you need it to, but for this demo I kept it simple, kept it speedy. So now we have our contract communications here in the DocuSign room. We go ahead and close this and go back to command. So now when we're in their close section, we have our one fit area for contract communication records. We can just click add file from DocuSign, and we have our contract communications right here that we just created. So that is how we email our file from our email to our DocuSign room so we can have our contact communications. And guys, it's an important tool to make sure you hit compliance. What's really nifty is I just did it with 2 items, a message and an attachment. You guys could do it with anything. I've done it literally with a folder that had 55 emails. It put them all up there. It was a whole lot in the room. It seemed crowded, but I was able to take that, combine them into that one PDF, and now if anything comes up with that file and there's any problems, I'm legally covered and protected, and I don't have to worry about there being a problem with the errors and omission insurance. So, hope this video is helpful. Reach out to me during office hours. Reach out to me whenever you need to. And please make sure you're taking this step to protect yourself from any lawsuits due to any communication things that may come up. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I look forward to the next video. Thank you.